So, Duke and Snowball have returned?
Yes, they have.
What was it like bringing the characters back after such a successful first movie?
You start.
Thank you, Kevin. It was great. It was awesome. I was, once the movie did well and they said they were going to do a second one, it was very exciting, and it was exciting to do it over such a long period of time. And one of the neat things about doing animated movies is that I get to watch it just like you get to watch it. Because, okay.
Sorry.
Did you break your cup? No, I get to watch the movie just like you get to watch it, because it seems like you're doing that.
No.
I'm talking. It seems like that's what's happening.
I'm sorry.
It's just noisy. Not good for sound.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's exciting to go in and see the movie when it's all done and see what everybody else has been doing the last couple of years. Thank you. Okay.
I can piggyback off of that. It is definitely exciting. I know for Eric it's extremely exciting because he wasn't sure if he was coming back.
Yeah,
there was discussions.
It was touch and go.
Do we kill Duke or not? And
there was no discussions of that.
When we said no, let's let him live.
Let's let him come back.
And that's when Eric got the call. So I know Eric was elated.
Very elated, but that's not true.
So
also.
that's good. I was pumped up and happy for him. That they decided to go in the right direction. No, it's so amazing to be a part of something so special, and I think the success that the first one had was unreal. Being an original idea, especially in this animation space, is definitely something that you hope to have success with, because there's so many that are done, but to come back for the second time and have an opportunity to match the level of success that you did the first, it's just it's a really good thing, a really, really, really good thing. So hopefully we can be in that same company of the Minions and Incredibles, just with the I guess you could say the sequel success. There you go, and eventually get to do more.
Cool. And this time, Snowball is a hero rather than a villain, which he was kind of at the start. Yeah. What was that like?
Well, it's in my contract. I said, we need to shake things up a bit, because in part one I was a villain, and villains do become good. And I said, Snowball needs a change. And I remember saying it just like that. We were in a meeting, and I said, Snowball needs a change.
Yep.
And
when I closed your notebook after that.
I closed it.
I said, Snowball needs to change. Then closed the notebook, pushed it forward.
Yeah.
It was a power move.
It was a power move on my part. No, Snowball is a blast, man. I mean, I think they ended the first one with him realizing that a family and love wasn't bad after all, and that's what he wanted. And then this one, it starts off with him in that household. But he's been getting dressed up, and these costumes have kind of went to his head and made him believe that he truly is and can be a superhero. So when he finally gets called on, he feels that it's time to do what he's been destined to do, and that's protect. It's kind of like me in real life. Mm-hmm. It's like if I could just compare the two. Yeah. When I think about me in life, I'm somewhat of a superhero with the whole flying and
costumes,
through walls.
Wear a lot of costumes.
Well, I was talking about my powers. I wasn't talking about the costumes.
He wears a lot of briefs.
Well, but I was talking about the actual ability to hear. Like right now, I can actually hear. Somebody just ordered two briskets and some tea.
Oh,
I just heard it.
Tea.
Yeah,
tea.
I just heard it.
That was a fab British accent.
Yeah, tea. That's what it is.
Nearly there. And Duke kind of takes on a parenting role in this one. His family gets a kid. Yeah. So what was that like?
Well, it's adorable. I mean, I think it's what makes the movie, I think, so special is that Duke makes the movie special. No, the relationship is relatable to parents when they see it, just being the helicopter parents and learning to let go, and that know that Liam, our son, will make the mistakes he's going to make and learn from them.
So then, obviously, that kind of brings in the theme of the special connection between pets and kids, and that kind of runs into the movie. Why do you think it's important for kids to have pets? Kevin, you've got pets, haven't you?
I do.
And kids?
I do.
Why do you think it's important?
I think there's an amazing bond that a child has with a pet, especially if a pet and a child have the chance to grow together. I mean, my oldest dog right now is so nurturing now with my youngest. You know, my youngest is 18 months. And the funny thing is, my dog was annoyed by the baby at first. Because it's just, you know, we're always around the baby. We got the baby's crying. My dog just leave the room. You could tell whether it was jealousy or being annoyed, it was a thing. But now that my son is like walking, moving around, my dog's patience and what she allows the baby to do is unreal. Like, he pulls on her ears, he sits on her, he lays right underneath her. When he watches his iPad, he just pats her head. And she's so happy with the affection that she now gets, because from us, it may not be at the same level that it once was because the child is there. And my other kids may not play with her as much because the baby's there. But he puts all his energy into her. So to see her receive it, it's unreal. My other dog is old and stubborn. He doesn't care. He just wants to be left alone.
Oh.
Yeah, he's an old man. Old man. He's funny, though.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I had animals outside. You know, I had dogs and cats, but I also had pigs and cows that I had to feed every morning and every night. So I think having an animal teaches you, you know, and the opportunity to take care of something else at a young age, that something else is relying on you. It kind of creates the notion that the world exists outside of your radius. Is a good lesson.
You don't have to stare at me after you make a point.
It's a power move.
Yeah, it's not. You give me eye contact as if these messages are directed towards me. Okay. Sorry.
So, speaking of power, which out of the two do you think rule your household, the kids or the pets?
That's a great question. I'm gonna go with neither. I'm gonna go with my wife. I'm gonna go her first, just in case she ever sees this.
Yeah.
I want her to understand that I'm well aware of, you know, who's in charge of the household. After my wife,
Probably me.
I'm going to say the animals have a lot of control over your household because you have to do so much around them. So from scheduling, from leaving, from whatever, you can never forget that you have pets, especially mine, because they're in the house for a certain period of time by themselves. You're going to come back to surprise us. So I don't like to leave them home that long by themselves. So we have people like that come, get them, take them out, or if we're gone for too long, you know, we have people that are watching them, or we put them in a comfortable space that they love to be, but we have to work around them. So I would say the wife, the dog, then the kids.
Fantastic.
That's my order.
Well, thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
So when can we expect to see the movie then?
May 24th.
May 24th.
Okay.
You guys get it here. You guys get it first.
You guys get to see it first.
And you should be excited about that because it's a good movie.
Well,
It's great.
Very excited.
People are going to love it.
They're going to love it.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
They're going
that's
to
what I
love
said.
it.
I
And the
said
parents are going to love it too.
They're going to love it.
They're going to love it.
They're gonna love it.
Okay, I'm not doing that with my tongue.
Yeah. Love it.
Stop.
You don't have the musical back.
La, 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 la.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.